What's up, everybody? Got the clothes drying, but I'll turn this off. Oh shit! It's gonna be a video. Now, I believe I tackled on this before, but I'm gonna kind of expand upon it. You see, a lot of us, we let words offend us. We let people's perception of us get us down, especially if they have a negative perception. The thing is, bro, nobody knows you as much as you know yourself. You know, no one knows you as much as you know yourself. Now, there are some times where people may notice things about you that even you don't know. Like, some people may say, "Oh man, I ain't even good at this," but person, "Oh no, man, yeah, you are good at this." You know, sometimes you put yourself down, but somebody else sees the brightness in you or something like that. But overall, for the most part, no one knows you more than yourself. So, if someone calls you, let's say they say, "Oh man, this motherfucker is a motherfucking creep or some shit," right? But you know that you're not a creep. You know you haven't done nothing that was creepy, but they're calling you a creep. Don't let that offend you. I understand why it can offend you, because you don't want people to perceive you as a creep. But if you know that you're not that, you're not that. Me personally, I have to fight the urges of always having to explain myself to people. You know, sometimes, like, when a person perceives me a certain way, I feel the need to always have to try to clear it. "Oh no, that's not true, bro," and try to clear the shit up. You know, I ain't trying to do. You know, I've been getting better at that, but I still have to get more better at it, because sometimes I always want to keep clearing shit up. You know, so sometimes it's just best to let people perceive you how they want to. You know, some people perceive me as a fucking weirdo. Well, I am pretty weird, but weirdo or a fucking what else? All kind of shit. You know, the person that knows you more is yourself. So you shouldn't let people who don't even know you, or they only know of you, they haven't really spoken to you, hung around you, they don't know nothing about you like that. They just trying to tell you who you are, and it's false. Now, sometimes people can tell you who you are and it's true, but you try to deny it. You try to deny it. "Oh, that's not true. I'm not a piece of shit. I'm not." But you are. Sometimes people can perceive you correctly. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that's false all the time. You know, you got people that where a person perceives you as a fucking dumbass, be like, "Oh, I'm not dumb, man. I'm dead." You know, like. But if you know that it's not true how someone perceives you, and you have the discernment to know for a fact that it's not true, then you shouldn't let people fucking make you feel down because of their perception. So, you know. Now, if there's a misunderstanding, now, I mean, I'm not saying that you shouldn't resolve things. Or let's say there's a misunderstanding or something like that. Okay, of course I'll clear it up. But if you try to clear something up and people still gonna perceive you that way, just let it be. If you try to clear up the false accusation or the assumption or whatever, you try to explain yourself and they still like, "Oh man, fuck that nigga, you are like this," then just let it be, man. It is what it is, bro. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So you can try to clear it up, but if you try one time and they still keep on talking shit or something, just let it go. Like I said, and don't let people's words offend you, because it's just words. Yes, we have emotions and shit like that, but a person that don't even know a fraction of you shouldn't hurt your feelings. Right? Even though, yes, words do kind of hurt our feelings sometimes, but it shouldn't do that because it's just a fucking word from a motherfucker who don't really know you like that. So that's all I got to say. I'm out.